Hey guys, welcome back to week 4 of building the Bad Batch Battle in the Canyon. I'm UCS Productions, or Adam, and this is a build series on a large scale mock where I am creating a scene from Season 7 Episode 1 of the Clone Wars. And it's an insane mock where the Bad Batch first show off who they are pretty much and their skills. And you guys don't want to miss this mock series, so make sure you subscribe to the channel for this and more content. I hope you're all having a great week. This week we're going to be getting into more Light My Brick stuff with the mock floor, a couple of Bricklink hauls, and more minifig stuff, which is fantastic. Also, don't forget to head over to blueharvestbricks.com. They are a UK CAC and decal reselling company, and they sell, well, like I said, Jonak decals, Thicky Brick decals, cloths, decal supplies, the minifigs, the whole lot, guys. They're a fantastic website, and if you do find yourself over there, then be sure to use my code lowercase UCS10 for a 10% discount off of all of your orders. Without further ado, guys, let's get into this week's episode. So at the end of last week's segment, or around about the end, we showed off the Light My Bricks package that I got, which was fantastic, but I hadn't yet received the batteries. So the brilliant thing is, today I have received the batteries, so I am going to try and get to work on having a look at putting some lights through these cracks and putting some blue tiles, maybe some effects, that kind of thing. I've had to zoom the camera in, guys, so if the quality is not up to par, that is probably why. But what I wanted to show you guys is what I've done with the lights. So at the moment, the way I've done it, you can't see the lights at all. And what I've done is I've had to make this this tool, essentially. Now all I have to do is press down on this, and it should bring up this whole plate, and underneath it is the lights sealed. Now I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work on a bigger scale. I've just tried this for what it is now, but essentially that would just go back on top there, and you would never know that it's in there, and it looks really flawless. And I could do that sort of throughout the mock, I suppose, where I just have these little sort of treasure chest pieces where I have a place where I can just do that and lift the whole tile off. But I don't really want to have buy loads of batteries and loads of these, because that would be even more expensive than it's already going to be. I have learned that you can buy like connectors apparently, and you can do up to like 20 or 24 lights on one battery pack. So I might try and see if I could connect them throughout. It might be, say, week 6 or 7 that we really start getting into the flooring coming on. What I also want to do is show you guys how I've actually put all the lights. So I've just sellotaped the light so it sticks out underneath the crack, and that gives you this effect here where it's coming through the floor. So that technically isn't finalized yet, but that is a way that I'm thinking of doing it. So I think I'm gonna have to work a bit more on this, because I also need to work out what I'm gonna put underneath the cracks, because at the minute I thought I could just use like the trans blue. Hey guys, so I just wanted to cut in the video quickly because this afternoon we got something very nice in the mail, something I've been waiting for a little while now. I'm glad to say we have our last big Bricklink haul that I was able to make. I haven't made any since, and I probably won't for a little bit, just because I'm trying to be careful with my funds at the moment. But this is about a £40 Bricklink haul, so there should be a lot of pieces in here, some to really get me along near the finish line for the gunship, and a bunch of parts for the mock. Might even be able to start building a bit more along this wall. I want to try and get more of this section done down on the left side. So without further ado, I'm going to head on over to opening this package. He sent it in an A-wing box. It does look like it is actually just a bunch of parts, which is fantastic. I say just a bunch of parts, but yeah, to be fair, good idea using Lego boxes. So this should be a really great haul, guys. I'm trying to lean more towards getting just new stuff as well. There will be old like used items, but almost all of this is for the mock. There are some pieces which I just thought I'd pick up because they look like they could be useful in future. So I got a bunch of these because I actually had an order for these for 120 of them about a week and a half ago, and the guy said that he unfortunately just forgot to update his Bricklink store and he didn't actually have them in stock. So I think I've got 70 here, should have 70. So very glad to have some more tan pieces. What's next? I got a bunch more 1x1s because they will be really helpful for building the face edge of the rock face on the wall. And I got a ton of these because they were a really good price and they're in great condition. I believe they were even new, he said, and those are going to be really helpful for when I come to do the tunnel. They're helpful for keeping things put together. Next up, I got a bunch of like face edge filler brick. Basically some of these because they could be handy, and these are always handy in the rock face as well. And a couple of tan slopes. I need to start collecting some more tan stuff in the near future. I think that's going to be my next Bricklink order. When I do make one, it will definitely be a lot of tan bricks because I want to start getting some pieces in to do this floor, and I have tan slopes in my collection. So yeah, we got a bunch of this, and we got some red tile pieces and like hinge pieces. These are for the gunship. This is going to be more parts for the gunship, especially these green bricks. And this is the kind of stuff I was telling you guys that isn't necessarily for the mock, but it might find its way into the mock at some point. But yeah, I'm actually really happy with these because I bought these, some of them used and some of them not used. And the last guy I bought them from used, they were just terrible. So I'm going to have to do a cleaning process, but these look good. This is for the wall. This is for the back of the wall though, because I've worked out that along the back I use like the bigger, longer 1x, and on the front I need to be using anything up to 1x6 at a max, probably 1x4 even. So yeah, just a bunch more stuff and some tan bricks to put in for the floor. We've got some pretty cool stuff. Again, a ton of the tile pieces because these are just going to be really helpful in plating situations. And we've got some tan 1x6s. I don't actually think I need these, but they were a good price on the store. So yeah, more for the gunship as well. And I got some of these because I do need some for the gunship, but I've got this idea for the rock face where if I can incorporate some of these into the rock face, then I can make like platforms that come off the side, or plated looking rock face pieces. Something cool to look forward to. And these pieces are actually going to be used in the custom spider droid that I have collaborating with GM Productions. That will come in the near future as well. So I've just finished sorting out that massive parts order, and I'll show you guys what I've done. I've actually gone back afterwards as well and just sorted my parts, like especially my grey tile, because I originally had them in one of these trays, and that is just, it's just too small now. I just have too many parts, so I've just divided those into every single piece has its own bag now, which is much nicer, and I've given it a big bin. And I've done a similar thing with my dark tan, so I've just pretty much refined my storage as well, which has taken a little while. I've also parted out a lot of the gunship. This box is literally overfilling now. I'm really excited though. I checked and I now have about 86% of the parts for the gunship. So moving on from that, I also have something else which is really exciting to show you guys. I have been looking for this for a while now, and Firestar Toys came in clutch, sort of. I say that because I've been looking for a 501st Pilot for a while, and I haven't seen one that's going less than £18-19 really for the full figure. So I thought maybe it'd be a good idea for me to just buy the helmet. So I went on to Firestar Toys, and luckily they do actually sell the helmet alone for about £6. So I basically bought one of the 501st helmets. Unfortunately, it turned up all mangled. I don't know if you guys can see it in the picture there, but it turned up all bashed up. But they were really good about it. I messaged them, and literally within about 3 or 4 days they had sent out a brand spanking new one. What I did is I've just taken a phase 1 clone Pilot, and I've just put that on put the helmet on that body, because I thought that just kind of makes sense. Save myself a solid £13-14 probably, and the respirator piece is the only piece that's actually different. Apart from that, the clone armor is pretty much the same, and you're not going to see it because it's going to be sat inside the gunship anyway. Unfortunately, I cannot really do much more with the floor until I get the correct color pieces, because there's no point me building anymore, because I would just be building it in the wrong color. I'm still figuring out whether I would like what I would like to put in the section at the back. I have asked people in the comments, and I would be grateful if people would leave it in this week's comments as well. I am thinking of putting like a cafeteria of sorts in there. I think that would be quite cool, or like a barracks maybe. But yeah, I will leave that to you guys to chat about in the comment section below. Hey guys, so I actually just got another massive bricklink order in today, which I'm really happy about. This should give me some more parts to get so close to completing the gunship. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop on EMG Bricks' live stream in a second, and I'm going to crack this open, part it out, and I'll probably show you guys a bit later what I actually got inside. So I've just finished parting everything out and making sure I've got all the pieces and everything, and I got a ton of pieces in this haul. I'm so happy with this one. There are some in the past that have been kind of dodgy, questionable, or not really very of mass, I suppose, but this one's been great. I'm really happy, and I'm going to start parting out. I've got a bunch of pieces for the gunship as well. So that ties up this week's episode of Building the Bad Batch Battle in the Canyon. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I feel like we made a fair amount of progress, and we got some cool things done that I certainly am finding new to my LEGO experience, and they're definitely like game changers for me, I'm finding. So anyway guys, if you like this video, then make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more content, and if you find yourself over at Blue Harvest Bricks, don't forget to use that discount code. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you very, very soon in the next video. Peace out.